Do you want to know how this beautiful digital artwork comes into being? Coming from that photograph, I edited this scene with over 560 layers in Photoshop, which is ridiculous, in about 20 hours of work. And starting with this first video part, I will show you the whole process of moving mountains, painting houses, melting snow, transplantation of hands and arms, chasing chicken, creating beautiful skies, and a lot more. I will fast forward the boring stuff for you, and I will give you some insights into my approaches and struggles, and also a few tips and tricks on how to create digital manipulation and art. You would do me such a favor if you liked the video and if you subscribe to my channel. And if you really like this artwork and you want to support me as an artist, please consider getting your own print version for your home. And now, without any further ado, let's get right into it. So that was easy. I just separated the whole thing, and what I will do now is I will try to remove all the signs, all the things that are not look like medieval. This is a little bit tricky here, and this sign that is directly covering the window behind. Normally I would now try to copy another window into this field, but this is too small for this area. This is a very large window here. I would need this window, but of course I would need it in that perspective. I would need this window being over there so I could copy it down. This is not possible right now, so I have to figure out a way how I can get around this. I think I will copy a part of this window into the middle, and then I will try to expand it what I have here. So let's see if this works. Copy this one to a new layer, pull it down. I have reduced the opacity to 50% because then I can see where the windows are and I can organize myself, you know? Now we need a mask and take a look. So, it's better. Yeah, I think you won't see it in the end. Now we need a new layer. I copy this thing down to here, and I think should be okay. Yeah, great, like that. You gotta go. I'm sorry, you gotta go. You gotta go, you gotta go. You cannot stay, you gotta go. Yeah. Let's have a quick before and after for you so you can see what we have accomplished so far, and I think it's quite a lot. I mean, look at this. So many things have been removed. That's good. It's very good. So we are closer to actually start our actual artwork. Okay, now let's try to get rid of these cars. And getting rid of this old nice Volvo. It's a nice car, by the way, Volvo. I mean, I'm German, we have cars, we like cars, most of us, no, a few of us, I don't know. How many German people do actually like cars? I do. So I took a little break, and what I did in the meantime was I was getting myself a shirt because it's cold, and I was looking for some skies materials for this scene. Before I put this into it, I will place another building into it, and of course I continue working on the floor. And I think in general I have to figure out what I want this composition to look like, how it should appear, and what are actually the main elements, because this is not yet figured out. So let's continue. I like this image, I like especially how this building looks, and I want to have this more in the foreground, I think. I also like this arc, and I will also place this into the artwork somewhere, but I don't know yet where. So, if you ask yourself what this is a phi grid, and I highly recommend you to get yourself in touch with these phi grids. For me, it has been a very big game changer when I started using these grids, because, you know, in general you can just concentrate on these little intersections and try to put elements of interest into these intersections. It draws your attention towards these angles. Start working with these, because I'm pretty sure that they will enhance and improve your compositions as they did with mine. So if you only have one sky image and you want to create a whole panorama or a big sky out of it, you can always try to duplicate it and flip it horizontally, and then scale it up and mask it out, and then just try to figure out a way where it looks kind of natural. And so I think I found a way. I think this is quite okay. Before I can edit this perspectively, I will need to have a grid for this perspective lines. And I will take this one as a origin, and I will try to adapt this perspective of this very building in the middle and apply them on the other buildings that I will put into the scene. What am I going to do right now? I want to create a better ground. I want to have snowy, muddy ground, and for that I researched for some textures and I will put them into the scene right now. So enjoy the process. So as you see, I think this is kind of working. As you saw, I have just copied out a little piece of this rock, and then when you place it there and rotate it a little bit, it looks a little bit more natural in order to cover the stature with snow. And what you can do also always is this, use the slider underlying layer, take it up a little bit so the shadows of the underlying layer will be free again. I have a hard time working with brushes right now because I messed up my Photoshop installation on the iMac. You know, I just thought, it's okay, I don't have to do a backup of my brush sets or my actions. And I had, oh man, I had so many actions and I used them for everything, for saving out images in the right resolution, for my website, for Instagram, for retouching. Actually, a lot of actions, also very complicated ones for a whole process and a workflow. And I lost them all. Yeah, I did. I lost them. Because I installed Photoshop And I think I forgot to hit the button that he will take all the old presets and all the old settings into the new installation, something like that. And you know, everything is lost now, so I had to spend a few hours now to find new brushes. And I also have to redo all my actions, recreate them, record them again, name them again. So one thing of advice I could give you is do backups of your artistic tools like brushes, your actions, your workspace, for example. It's a good thing to, or it's actually necessary to save them out, have an own folder for them, not inside of the Photoshop installation, but on a different space on your hard drive somewhere where you can access them from everywhere. This will save you a lot of trouble if you should accidentally mess it all up like I did. So I have now tried to work with new brushes, and that's not easy. Because it's like if you are a craftsman, you have your favorite hammer and you work with this hammer every day, and then someday it's like it is broken or it's gone, it was stolen, and then you have to get a new hammer. Try to work with this new hammer as you did with the old one. It is not easy. You have to get used to it again. So I changed my plan a little bit. I found this nice, beautiful mountainside view, mountain landscape. And now I want to put the buildings a little bit aside and have a view onto a mountain where it goes up. And then there should be a like castle or something. And I found this nice, beautiful mountain on Adobe Stock. And I find this very good for this purpose. It fits in perfectly, I think. I like it really much. I like the texture and also the fog, this hazy style that it has. I think this is not looking too bad right now. Good. I think we're making some progress here. One thing that I want to change is I want to make these green things white, because it indicates that there is snow on it and they are frozen and it is not summertime as it is originally in this image. So let me change the color of these little plants into white. So what do you say? It's nice, right? I just stole a little bit of texture from the stone again and placed it over the plant, and then I put the layer to lighten, and also always use this underlying layer because, you know, it makes it fit in so nicely. As if I painted it, but I did not, because I can't. I mean, I can't like good, you know what I mean, guess. No, you know exactly what I mean. Yeah, that is far better. But I also have to do the thing that I was scared the most about, which is I have to paint snow onto the roof. But maybe I can use the same techniques that I did before. Ah, yes, baby, look at this, man. This is exactly what I wanted. Awesome. What you can do, like, look like this. This is like perfect. Man, I love this. I love Photoshop. Have you seen how surprised I was when I painted the snow onto the rooftop? I really was, and it was a pleasure, because I like working on these artworks, because every time I do, I learn something new. And this is one of the most enjoyable things in life, I think. Getting better in your profession, learn new things is amazing. I wish I could do this every day, and I wish I could do more of these videos, but at the moment I can't, because I'm so consumed with client work and my services that I can't take that much time to create these videos. But I would love to. And if you want to support me as an artist, then please subscribe my channel, like the video, share it with your friends, and consider getting your own print version. By doing that, you will give me a little bit more time to create a little bit more of these artworks, and maybe one day I will do this full time, I don't know. So, I hope you enjoyed the first part. We will see you again in the next part. Bye bye.